everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the 10th video in my All About SDLC Software Development Lifecycle series. In the previous video, we completed our discussion on the waterfall model, where we saw each and every phase in detail. Now we are going to learn about the second type of SDLC model, that is the spiral model. For the spiral model, the definition is same as we have already seen for the SDLC. That is, the spiral model, it is a step-by-step process to develop a new software. It's called as a spiral model. Now, the spiral model is also called as iterative model or incremental model. In simple words, all the stages that we studied in the waterfall model, like requirement collection, analysis, design, development, testing, deployment, and maintenance, are also present in the spiral model. But the main difference is in how they are followed. In the waterfall model, once the requirement collection is done, we cannot make changes later. But in the spiral model, the customer gives the requirement in stages. So, when the customer provides the requirements module by module or in parts, we go for the spiral model. Also, when there is a dependency between feature or modules, then also we go for the spiral model. When to go for spiral model? When customer gives requirement in stages and when there is dependency, that time we go for the spiral model. Now, what is dependency? Let's understand with a simple example. Consider Instagram. If you want to log in onto the Instagram, if you have already signed up, so that the login feature is dependent on the sign up feature. Okay, that means first we have to complete the sign up module, then only the login module will work. This kind of relation between the modules is called as a dependency. Now we will going to see the diagram and the working of spiral model. Now let's understand how the spiral model works. Draw a 1 plus sign. In the right side corner, there is a requirement collection and analysis is done at this side. Designing is done on the left side. Here is the development, and next to the development, testing is there. After the testing, deployment is here. Now we will going to see the step-by-step process of the spiral model with a simple example. The customer came to the company and says, this module A to develop my software. Now, the software consists of multiple modules. And as we have seen in the spiral model, the customer came up with the step-by-step requirements. So, the customer came and said, this is the requirement for the module A. Now, the requirement collection and the analysis of the module A is done. After this, the designing of module A is completed with the help of architects and the UI UX designer. When we go to the development phase, the developers write the code for a module, and the testing of a module is completed. The software which consists of a module is fully developed and tested. After testing is done, the module A is go for the deployment phase, and customer starts using the software which only consists of module A. Company will start using software. After some times, the customer gives the new requirement for the module B. Now again, the requirement collection and analysis for the module B is done. The designing of module B is done. At the time of development, the developers copy the code of module A and add the code of module B in that, and now the software is ready, and the software consists the code of module A and module B. After the development, the testing of software which consists of module A and module B is done. Now then the updated software is deployed to the customer. Now the software consists of module A as well as module B, and customer will start using the software. Later sometime, the customer came up with the requirements for the module C. Requirement collection and analysis of the module C is completed. After that, the designing of module C is completed. In the development phase, the developers copy the code which consists of module A and module B and add the code for the module C in it. The software is ready, which consists of module A, module B, and module C, and that will be given to the tester. The tester will test the software which consists of module A plus module B plus module C. A, B, and C. Finally, the software is tested and deployed again to the customer. Once after all the requirements of the customer are completed and final version is released, the maintenance period begins where the company provides the supports to the customer. Now, after completing all the requirement, the company starts business. Starts using the software and run the business. After that, the maintenance period will start. Now, I will explain all these things in short. Let's see. The spiral model is mainly used when the customer gives the requirement in stages. Now, the customer came to the company and said that company take the requirement for the module A from the software. Now, company starts with the requirement collection and analysis of the module A. After that, the designing of the module A is completed. In the development, developer starts coding for the module A, and that software is tested by the tester which consists of module A, and that will be deployed to the customer, and customer starts using that software. Here customer is there. Customer's company start using the software. After some time, the customer came up with the requirement for the module B. Now, the requirement collection and analysis of the module B is done. After that, designing part is done. Next, for the development, the developer copy the source code of the module A and include the code of the module B in it. Now, the software consists of code for the module A as well as for the module B. The testing of the software is done, and the software which consists of module A and module B is deployed to the customer, and customer start using that software. Next, after some time, The customer came up with the requirement for the module C. The requirement collection and analysis of the module C is done. The designing of module C is done because already the designing of module A and module B is done. Now only for the C designing is done. After that, for the development for writing the code of module C, the developer copies the code which consists of module A and module B and add the code of module C in it. Now, the testing after the development, testing of the software which consists of module A, module B, and module C is done, and the software is deployed to the customer, and customer will start using the software. After completing all the requirements of the customer start using the software and run the business, and that after that the maintenance period will start. Now we will going to see the advantages and disadvantages of the spiral model. In the waterfall model, the requirement collection is not possible once after the SDLC is started. That means the advantages of the spiral model is requirement changes are allowed, but requirement changes are allowed only if the cycle is completed. Now, as you can see, the software is delivered to the customer in modules. That means customers can start their business in early stages. That is the advantage for the customer. Customer gets software in parts. After this, since testing of each module happens in every cycle, so the overall software quality improves over the time. That means better software quality. Disadvantages. As we have seen, the requirement changes are done only when the cycle is finished. That means requirement changes are allowed only when cycle is completed. As you can see here, the each cycle goes through all the phases again and again. That means the model takes more time. Takes more time. As the development and testing repeats multiple times, the cost of the model or the software increases. Cost is high. In this, there is one important note. As you can see, each and every cycle of the spiral model looks like a mini waterfall. That means mini waterfall model. That's why we can say waterfall is a part of spiral. But the spiral model is flexible and iterative. Iterative means repeating. That's all for today's video. In the next video, we will discuss another important SDLC model, the V&V model, which stands for verification and validation model. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.